So the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Fragment collaboration is about to drop here in the next couple of days, and I actually cannot wait for this release to come. Because all I've been really hearing about over like the last 30 days at the very least is, the Jordan 1 Travis Scott, and all the hype surrounding it. There hasn't really been a whole lot of information as far as what the stock's going to be, you know what I mean? Or like where you're going to be able to cop this sneaker and stuff like that. But now that we're so close to the release date, I think we finally have a better grasp on what's really going to happen with this release. Now, there's still some question marks here or there. I'm hearing that there's about 50,000 pairs going to be available. Now, who knows if that's really true? I don't think anybody has an exact stock amount. It's all speculation at this point. I do think that we're going to see a decent amount of pairs of these released, but now that we have more information closer to the release date, in today's video, I'm going to tell you how to cop the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Fragment. Now, you guys probably already know that this sneaker is dropping on July 29th, and there really isn't a whole lot of places that you're going to be able to have a chance to cop this sneaker. Now, the first place that I want to talk about is the Travis Scott website, TravisScott.com. Now, normally what they do here is they do raffles. Now, what I would do and what I want you to do is monitor his website starting on July 28th. Also, monitor his Twitter because he probably will send out something whenever the raffle goes live. Now, typically on the Travis Scott website, when they do the raffles, they only do it for like 2 hours. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the case whenever it comes to this release, but that's what they have done in the past. They don't do first come, first serve on that website. It's definitely going to be raffle based. Now, a lot of people are going to tell you to enter in as many emails as you possibly can, to give yourself as many chances that you possibly can to be able to, catch a dub on a raffle. But guys, there's going to be raffle bots. They're going to eat on this. There's also some level of bot protection on that website that cancels out multiple entries. So, unless you're familiar with changing your IP address and stuff like that, I would definitely go more organic. You know what I mean? Just whoever's in your household or a friend of yours that may not want this sneaker or something like that, enter in those emails. Somebody lives in your house, like your mom, your girlfriend, your wife, or something like that. Enter hers in, enter yours in. Try to do it on different IP addresses, and what I mean by that is like on your phone, just use your data and then use the Wi-Fi for theirs or something like that. Because when they have multiple entries coming in from the same IP address, you run the risk of getting your raffle entry canceled. Now, everybody else is probably going to tell you just to enter in as many emails as you possibly can, make more emails and stuff like that. But, unless you're familiar with spoofing your IP address, I don't really think that that's going to work. You know what I mean? So I would definitely go more organic, and just hope for the best when it comes to the Travis Scott raffle. Now, a few places that you're going to want to follow leading up to the Travis Scott raffle on his website is Soul Links on Twitter, definitely the J23 app, and closely monitor Travis Scott's Twitter account because in the past what he has done whenever sneakers have been dropped on his website is he does let people know via tweet. So those are places that you're definitely going to want to closely monitor, probably starting on July 28th all the way through July 29th. These may drop at any time. I don't think that there's going to be a scheduled release. I think that it's just going to drop as far as how the raffle goes. So you're definitely going to want to monitor his website and all those other accounts to let you know if you're not actually on your phone or on a computer all throughout that day. Now, the next place that I want to talk about is Foot Locker. Now, a lot of people were actually excited that Foot Locker was getting these. A lot of botters were excited that Foot Locker was getting these. However, on Foot Locker's website, if you go to the app and you look up the release and type in your zip code, it's probably going to show that no pairs are going to be released nowhere near your location unless you live in Los Angeles, California. Currently, right now, the only place that's dropping that is a Foot Locker in Los Angeles. And guys, that means that we're all pretty much going to get L's unless you enter into that raffle to that one Foot Locker and you're willing to take a flight. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm in Pittsburgh, across the entire country, you know what I mean, to get a $200 retail pair of Travis Scott sneakers. So, your chances of actually getting a sneaker on Foot Locker is slim to none, and they're only doing in-store pickup for that as well. You know what I mean? So that's really not a place that is going to be available for most of us to be able to cop. Now, if you live in Los Angeles and you happen to be watching this video, now this raffle is for you. The Foot Locker reservation is going down on July 29th on the Flex app. So if you are one of those people in California looking to get into that raffle, obviously the more Flex points you have, the better chances that you have to cop. But for the rest of us, this is pretty much a guaranteed L. Now, there's another raffle that I want to talk about. So according to Sneaker News, this is also going to be raffled off via Concepts. So whenever I clicked on the link that Sneaker News provided, I did get this image that you see on the screen right now. Now, currently at the time of this recording, it does not appear that this raffle is live, so I would recommend definitely following Concepts on Instagram. Definitely download their app and monitor the website to see if and when this sneaker is going to be available for raffle. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is the Nike Sneakers app. So if you open up your Nike Sneakers app currently and you go to Upcoming, you'll see that on July 28th, they're releasing the Dunk High 1985 Undercover at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on July 30th, they have the Women's Delta 2 releasing at 10 a.m. And they have nothing scheduled there for July 29th. They have not uploaded the release information for the Travis Scott sneaker, which tells me that they are definitely going to have it if there's nothing even being released on that day other than probably this Travis Scott sneaker. So when it comes to the Nike Sneakers app, they've been doing all kinds of different things, you know what I mean? Like they've been giving out exclusive access. They've been doing sneaker stashes in different cities like Boston for like the Lemonade Air Force One off-whites. And then recently, last week, they did a 90-minute draw for the LeBron 8 South Beach, which is definitely different, something that they haven't done prior. And I'm hearing that they're trying to block out botters and multiple accounts and things like that. And that was like a test run for the Travis Scott that's about to drop. Now, I don't know how true that is. I don't know how they're going to be releasing this. I don't know if it's going to be a 10-minute draw. I don't know if it's going to be a 90-minute draw. If I had to guess, I would say it's going to be the 90-minute draw. And I think they're going to do the 90-minute draw. Like, I could be wrong about that, but I think they're going to be doing the 90-minute draw because I do think that the LeBron 8 South Beach was like a test run for that. And I do think that they're going to be canceling out multiple accounts. I do think that they're going to be fighting off botters and stuff like that. Now, whether you like the Nike Sneakers app or not, this is going to be the place that has the most amount of pairs. It's going to give you your best chance to cop this sneaker for retail for $200. Now, you know, you're probably going to catch an L on this sneaker, guys. Like, I don't want to hype you up. I don't want to get your hopes up or anything like that. And I don't want to ruin your confidence either. You definitely should be going for this sneaker. But when it comes to something like this, guys, like, you're going to have all kinds of people going after this sneaker, whether they want to rock it, but most people want to sell it. So whenever, you know, people want to sell something, you know what I mean, they make a whole bunch of accounts, they try to do everything in their power to at least cop one, maybe two, maybe three pairs of a sneaker. But in this case, guys, I'm going to tell you, just go organic. You know what I mean? Like, especially if they're trying to, you know, block botters, if they're trying to block multiple accounts and things like that, your best chance, your best course of action is to go organic. Just enter in on your account. Use your girlfriend's account. Stuff like that. But definitely don't make a whole bunch of accounts and flood it because they will cancel your entries. Unless you're a professional botter, unless you're, you know, familiar with spoofing your IP address, changing your IP addresses, buying proxies, stuff that botters do, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely just go organic and hope for the best. Like, if you actually catch a dub on this sneaker, it's like winning the lottery. Like, literally, like, those are your chances. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even say it's 50-50. It's probably like 80%, 90% you're going to catch an L, and the other, you know, 10 to 20% you might get the dub on this sneaker. It's going to be very, very difficult. The sneaker is very, very hyped. And, you know, when it comes to something like this, guys, like, this sneaker is reselling right now for like $3,000, $3,500. After this comes out and people start getting these pairs, those prices are definitely going to come down. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably going to sit between like that $1,500 to $2,000 range. I don't think that this sneaker is ever going to fall below $1,000. Like, this sneaker is not going to be like $600 or $700 like the British khaki was or anything like that. This sneaker is going to be probably in the same price range as the OG Travis Scott Jordan 1 High. And that's going for like $1,700, $1,800. So I think it's going to be worth about that same amount whenever this comes out and people start getting their pairs in the mail. And that's pretty much it as far as information of where this sneaker is going to be dropping. Now, it really does seem like Nike and Jordan Brand really wanted to be able to control the stock, you know what I mean, to stop the reselling of this sneaker, try to put this sneaker more in the hands of the consumers. And normally I'm the first person to put Nike on blast when they do something wrong, but when it comes to this release, like, it really does appear like they're trying to stop the backdooring and control the stock numbers, control the pairs that are going out to the public. Is it going to stop reselling? No. But you know what I mean, like, if they shipped these out to a whole bunch of stores and did like more of a general release, you know that 90% of these sneakers would be backdoored. At the very, very least, you have a chance to cop this sneaker on July 29th. At the very least, whether you actually get the dub or you catch the L, they're at least giving you a chance. I'd like to thank you all for rocking out with me and watching this video, guys. Before you guys bounce out, please hit that like button for your boy. And if you're new to the channel or you haven't yet already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You hit that notification bell because I got a whole bunch of dope content coming out, guys. I got a whole bunch of early sneaker reviews coming in the next couple of weeks. You're not going to want to miss this content that I'm going to be dropping. So once again, guys, good luck on the Travis Scott Jordan 1 release. And if you catch a dub, make sure you hit that comment section below and let me know if you got the sneaker. And until next video, peace.